Attorney at law Devon Williams says more needs to be done to uphold the United Nations 1951 Refugee Convention in this country. The 1951 Refugee Convention is a multilateral treaty that defines who is a refugee and sets out the rights of individuals who are granted asylum and the responsibilities of nations that grant asylum. Addressing a public panel discussion on refugee law in an interconnected world in Trinidad and Tobago at the Hall of Justice, Mr. Williams said some police officers are detaining asylum seekers and destroying their asylum seeker certificates and other identification documents. He said when people are detained, this will affect what takes place in court.
We have persons crossing our borders, coming into Trinidad and Tobago, seeking asylum. They end up at the living waters, they apply, they are deemed asylum seekers, they get their certificates. What then happens? We have police officers and immigration officers who are supposed to be trained with how to deal with refugees and asylum seekers, taking these persons up and, one, charging them for illegal entry, which is in accordance with Section 40 of the Immigration Act. They're charging these people with illegal entry and taking them before the courts.
The attorney said there is a disconnect between the conventions and this country.
Most of these persons are not in a position to pay any fine, much less a hefty fine of $20,000 or so, because the fine can be up to $50,000. When these people are fined these exorbitant amounts of money, they then find themselves behind bars for up to 3 months, 4 months, and they have in fact followed the proper procedure after having come to Trinidad and Tobago as an asylum seeker.